Morning, Philippines. This is Aura. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026. As the nation navigates a pivotal week, we bring you the top 10 stories, from shifting political landscapes and global economic shocks to historic cultural milestones. Let's start our countdown today for our news list. Manila Water marks Earth Day with La Mesa Nature Reserve Initiative. Ahead of Earth Day, Manila Water launched the Black Bay Kalikasan program at the La Mesa Nature Reserve. The initiative focuses on watershed protection and reforestation, inviting volunteers and corporate partners to participate in preserving Manila's primary source of raw water amid the growing threats of climate change. Good news for travelers. Our next headline: Philippines Airline launches non-stop Manila-Chicago flights. Philippine Airlines officially inaugurated its direct flight route between Manila and Chicago today. This expansion aims to serve the large Filipino community in the U.S. Midwest and facilitate smoother trade relations, marking a significant milestone in the flag carrier's post-pandemic international growth strategy. Top 8 News: LTFRB summons UV Express operator after fatal Cubao crash. The Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board has issued a summons to the operator and driver involved in a tragic road accident in Cubao. The incident, which resulted in multiple fatalities, has reignited discussions regarding the strict implementation of speed limiters and mandatory rest periods for PUV drivers. Up to Top 7 News: Ombudsman prepares plunder cases against former legislative leaders. The Office of the Ombudsman is finalizing plunder charges against former high-ranking officials, including a former Senate President and House Speaker. The investigation centers on alleged irregularities in flood control infrastructure projects, which have reportedly caused a significant slowdown in public works spending this year. Top 6 News today: Department of Trade and Industry implements price freeze on basic goods until May. To protect consumers from the compounding effects of the energy crisis and inflation, the Department of Trade and Industry has secured a price freeze on essential commodities. This measure covers rice, canned goods, and basic hygiene products, remaining in effect through the end of May 2026. Halfway on our countdown, NBI raids major online scamming hub in Parañaque, 48 arrested. The National Bureau of Investigation successfully dismantled a large-scale fraudulent operation in Parañaque City. The raid resulted in the arrest of 48 individuals, allegedly involved in global phishing and investment scams. Authorities seized hundreds of workstations and mobile devices used to target victims both locally and abroad. On our Top 4 News about economy: April inflation predicted to breach 5% limit. Economists from the University of Asia and the Pacific warned today that April inflation is likely to exceed 5%. This breach is expected to erode recent recovery gains, driven primarily by the high cost of logistics and energy, putting additional pressure on the Bangko Sentral in Pilipinas. Up to 3rd News headline: National Energy Emergency sparks massive electric vehicle (EV) boom. As gasoline prices hover near record highs, the national energy emergency has accelerated a shift toward electric mobility. Local dealerships report a double-digit surge in EV sales, with many Filipino motorists trading in traditional internal combustion engines for battery-powered alternatives to escape the volatility of the global oil market. On the second Top News, the affect of heating tension in the Middle East, global oil shock. Local prices surged after U.S.-Iran naval standoff. Fuel prices in the Philippines saw an immediate spike following a maritime skirmish in the Gulf of Oman. A U.S. destroyer reportedly fired on an Iranian cargo ship, stoking fears of a total blockade in the Strait of Hormuz, which serves as a critical artery for Philippine energy imports. On our top headlines that shows trust: Marcos regains ground in trust ratings, Duterte sees performance dip. According to the latest Okta Research Tugon ng Masa survey, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s trust rating climbed to 54% this quarter. In contrast, Vice President Sara Duterte maintained a high trust rating of 55%, but her performance score dropped by 4 percentage points, settling at 50% amid political shifts. That concludes our top stories for April 21st, 2026. As the Philippines navigates these global and local shifts, staying informed remains your best defense. For real-time updates on these developing headlines, this is Aura. Stay safe. I will summarize and deliver important domestic news every day. Subscribing likes are a great help in creating this news content. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell for everyday news latest update.